most passionate and rabid fan bases in the game. The Flames take possession to get this one underway. Passes the puck over to Zary. Takes the puck. Slides by the check. Hard hit frees up the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Avoids the defender. Big time stop there.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And a great save. Sends a pass over. Lead pass ahead. Oh, what a save in front. Strong defensive effort. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Puts it on net. Great save by Wolf.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Flames take it along the wall. Oh, look at this. Denies him! Gustafson's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Kopp. They go on the attack through center. And that's deflected. Now over to Coronado. Feeds it over on the rush. Still has possession. Tap dances around the check.
Huberdeau's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Grabbed along the boards by Conker. Loses the coverage there. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Passes on over to Hunt. The pass out front. Oh, and they kick. Scores! And the Flames have moved the red line.
With a lot of elements woven into it. I mean, he's stumbling, so he almost falls, but he's able to get a shot off just in time. He's able to hold himself up and get that shot off. His hands away from his body, not in the greatest position, but he manages to find the back of the net.
Calgary's got the lead here in the first, as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Detroit's won it. Puck scooped up by Sider. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Passes it over. Sensational stuff off the outside of the iron and will play on. Talbot's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flames lead it 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Paul. Quick pass to Pospisil. Uses the force on that hit. Cutting to the front of the net. Takes the feed at the point. Slides the puck over. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Misses the net. And the defensive team's got it now. Rasmussen's got it along the wing. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Sider's taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Smith. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Slides it across. Turned aside with the glove by Wolf. And now he passes it to Anderson. And he slides it quickly to Hunt. Glides along the blue line. Pass in front. covers things up. The Flames have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves the puck over to Raymond. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this. Breakaway! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Receives the pass. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, and here's the pass. And somehow he hangs on. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Off his teammate, and that stays in at the line.
That's glaring miscommunication right there. He thought he had an open lane, and at the last minute, his teammate jumped into it.
Here they come on the attack. Fires it, and he puts that one aside with ease. Taken by Sharangovich. Slides the puck to Hunt. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Feeds it over. He grabs the puck here at the point. Pass back to the point. Calgary's got the puck against the boards.
Hunt running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Quick feed to Kopp. The Red Wings carried along the wall. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And sends it just out of reach. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Calgary's got a hold of the puck, trying to shape the defender. Right back check on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Tarasenko. The Red Wings gain the zone. Puck picked up by Comfort. They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The Flames win the faceoff at center. Calgary's moving it up the ice. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Here's a blast. On the redirect. Denies him in front. Hall's got it in the defensive end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. From the blue line, they take control of it. Moves the puck. Kadri's got it in the offensive zone. Moves by the check. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Here's a short pass to Watson. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And there's the save on the play. Moves it to Kadri. And he takes the feed. Picked off by Sider. Feeds the puck to Berggren. Here they come on the attack. Shot!
Wolf's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And it's a quick pass to Huberdeau. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Nice poke check. Taken along the wall by Rasmussen. And that's blocked in traffic. Quick pass to Rudy. Calgary's got it against the boards. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. shot, 5 seconds, and he makes the save. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. It is the moment of truth in this one here. Period number 3, and it is still evened up. Grabs control of it at the point. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Cops won the draw inside his own end. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Moves inside. Detroit's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Sidesteps the check. Great stop by Talbot.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right spot.
A power play goal puts them in front.
And this was a huge opportunity that they took advantage of, James. They were urgent on the puck, but they also showed poise and patience.
Lots of time left in this period. Calgary's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Quick feed to Larkin. Sends the pass over. Here they come. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Beautiful 360 with the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. Detroit's got it along the wall. Calgary's got possession at center. Poked away in the offensive end. Puck grab by Paul. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Feeds the puck to Hunt. Calgary's looking to break out. The Flames get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, look at this. And now it's grabbed by Kadri. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. Handles the pass. Takes it to the net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Puck scooped up by Kopp. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, look at this chance. The 360 with the puck. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Flames are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Slides in off the wing. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can give the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Flames have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Handles the puck. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Penalty coming up as the ref did not like that. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And now he moves it to Kopp. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Unloads from the blue line. Blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Sherratt. Looking for space along the blue line. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And that's poked away by Huberdeau. Uyghur's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Dishes it off. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Here's the official call. The Red Wings are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
There's a shot, just wide of the net. The Flames gain possession along the wall. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. Moves it to Pospisil. Centering field. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes a bump but hangs on. Larkin's got it against the boards. Turns it aside with a save. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Flames start with the puck in their own end. And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they... Here we go, 2-on-1. Driving to the net. Oh, what a save on the play. And now he moves it quickly to Smith. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. We got a whistle offside to call. Here in the late going of the frame, the Flames are up 3-1. Cox won the draw. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Cox. The Red Wings play it along the wing. And he takes the pass. Here's a blast. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. Taken by Lumber. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rasmussen. Puck picked up by Rasmussen. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Running the interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Moves it to Kane. Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Puck grab by Hall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Detroit's got him along the wall. Sherrod's working it around in the corner. No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Pospisil. Great reach with the poke check by Hall. The Red Wings have it now. Sends it quickly to Tarasenko. Intercepts it at center. Slides the puck across to Kadri. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Shakes off the coverage. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. The Flames come away with the win on a night that didn't look like they were going to come away with the win. Honestly, Cheryl, they were good out there.
Yeah, and the game was tighter than it probably should have been. They certainly deserved the win they had.
puck against the half wall. Cuts to the front. Blocked aside. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now he passes up to Pospisil. And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Thomas. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Quick pass to Suter. Takes the pass. Muffs the shot attempt. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Makes a move in front. Rocks him. Calgary's got it from behind the net. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kyrou. Tosses it to Holloway. Back to the blue line. And that's turned aside by Wolf. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Skates across the blue line. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Quick feed to Suter. Pushes it across to Joseph. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone.
O-zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Here's a chance. Feeds the puck over. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Binnington. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Kadri's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Takes the puck at the point. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Calgary's on the attack. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And now it's grabbed by Faksa. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Goes full circle with the puck. Big-time defensive play. And that pass is stolen. And he sidesteps the check there. The Blues played along the boards. Passes it over. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Drives to the sweet spot. Jabs the puck away. Quick pass over to Bushnevich. A center deep. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Gets it over to Klapka. And now he angles it across to Zary. They've got numbers here. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Binnington.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Broberg. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Sends the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Moves it quickly over to Joseph. Can't pull the trigger. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. We are underway here in period number 2. Still looking for the first goal in this one. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Calgary's certainly in the driver's seat right now through 20 minutes of play, but it doesn't relate to the scoreboard here because they haven't been able to execute with the majority of possession that they've held.
St. Louis has possession of it now. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. With the tip in front. Looks to make a play over to Kadri. Takes it across the blue line. Slides it across. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Moves it to Bushnevich. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Paul. Gaining momentum up along the side. Avoids the poke check. A chance in front. And that's stopped. Back at the point, he's set it up. And that shot gets caught in traffic. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. St. Louis slides the puck behind the net. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating bottom from puck.
There he is from the slot. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores his goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play.
St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames will play it in their own end. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. It looks like a trip. And let's see what the call is.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Puck scooped up by Anderson. The Flames looking against the half wall. Look out. Gets a piece of it with the glove. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. He's going to step in to fight here.
Nothing invigorates a team more when you stand up for a teammate, James, and this is exactly what he does, stepping in for a star player.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. The Blues gained some adrenaline from that fight. Listen, you're the away team and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Handles it along the blue line. One times it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Anderson. Steps inside.
Bolduc's penalty is almost expired.
St. Louis gets their man out of the box.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there are really no chances.
And that's intercepted by Klapka. Along the right wall, and into the offensive end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he keeps possession. The Blues have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Kairu's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Oh, there's a great stop by Wolf.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Pass to Rudy. Quick pass to Huberdeau. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Big play inside the defensive zone. Fires it on net. Turns it away on the slap shot. Oh, turns it aside once again.
When the sequence defensive saves. I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Here's the pass. Oh, how did he miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Yeah, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Oh, and a good textbook hit there.
Sharangovic's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
And he comes up with a stop there. The Flames have it now. Dishes it to Kleiny. Slides it across to Sharangovic. Along the half wall with the puck. Cutting to the slot. Taken by Huberdeau.
Krieger's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Takes the feed. Calgary's playing the puck from the blue line. Sends a pass over. Buchnevich has got the puck. Steps into it. Denies him with a save. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we're back with a third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
St. Louis is trailing entering the third period here, and the only way it's going to change is they start having some urgency around the puck and be confident when they get it. I mean, really, the numbers in terms of possession are really low, James, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all. That needs a change if they want to get back in the game.
Quick feed to Pospisil. Lays the body into that play. And that's intercepted by Kadri. Takes that pass back at the point. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Rips it. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. The Blues have it now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Holloway. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal! We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Schen's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Slides the puck over. From the point, they take control of it. Comes into the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
Wolf's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Passes out front, and that's intercepted. Moves it to Holloway. Moves it to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Kessel. Rocks him on the play. Quick pass to Hunt. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. There's a hit on the play. In close. Oh, it's denied by Bennington. Intercepted in the offensive end by Weegar. Hanley's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Lets it fly. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Cuts to the paint. Great reach with the poke check. And he lowers the boom there. Comes out to play the puck.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Quick feed to Bede. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Toropchenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Flames play it along the boards. Puck picked up by Toropchenko. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Loses the coverage there. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Picked up along the wall by Pospisil. Puck grabbed by Zary. And now it's grabbed by Pospisil. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Receives the pass. Wolf's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Picked off by Huberdeau. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, this is a real curveball at the end of the third period, isn't it? Your PK unit has to go out there in a tie game with all the pressure on them and find a way to sacrifice and kill it off.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Now a quick pass to Thomas. Under a minute to go in the third. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. On the one-timer. Oh, what a save. Put it off the post.
The Flames are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by one, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
Here's a chance in front. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Sharon Kovac is looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Calgary's got it in the defensive zone. Knocked away. On the attack along the boards. And that's broken up. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Gains the zone through the middle. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Faxa. Back to the point it goes. What a block time and one last save. There's the horn for regulation and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this.
Be sure to attend our Auto and Light Truck Show next weekend and get a sneak peek at next year's models from the world's top automobile manufacturers.
Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Broberg's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Clearing attempt. From the point, looks to make something happen. Slides it to Larkin. Keeps a hold of the puck. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Picked off in the open ice. Across the line from center. The Red Wings take it along the wall. And a stick break setup. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Rasmussen. And that's broken up with a stick in front. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Kopp. Here's an odd man rush. To his teammate. St. Louis gains a hold of it. And that's poked away by Rasmussen. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Oh, going wide.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime-time scoring area. And because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
Taken along the wall by Kopp. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Sundqvist won the draw here in the defensive zone. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis has it in their own zone. From the left side, takes it at center. Moves the puck. Quick snap! Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle this one away. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Now he slides it up to Bolduc. Unable to reach that one. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Oh, comes in with a kick save. Oh, they do it again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Grabbed along the boards by Falk. St. Louis takes it across the line. Great heads-up play. Oh, this looks dangerous. Steps inside. Here's a pass. Oh, they can't find each other, and that's a missed opportunity. He says, let's get physical on that play. Toropchenko's got it along the wing. And that's a great heads-up play by Berggren. Kane's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Takes it across the blue line. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kane. Feeds it over. Moves it to Parayko. And he slides it quickly to Toropchenko. Siders lugging the puck. Moves it over to Kane. He grabs the puck here at the point. Shot! What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out. And that's off the iron.
Kopp's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Great read to break up the play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And it's a quick pass to Rasmussen. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Center in the front. Great defensive hits up. And what a stop there with There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Red Wings held the majority of play in that opening frame, James, and that'll be frustrating as it's a scoreless game. The coach will be telling them to continue to do the same things except to drive the middle of the ice. You got to get to those hard-scoring areas. You got to play dirty if you want to put it in the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Fantastic save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Penalty coming up here.
On this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Canucks won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Comes up with the steal. And he's ridden off the puck. Slips by the check. Makes a save. Faxes stick handling in his own zone. Dishes it off. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Big hit along the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit. How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
St. Louis has it near the wall. Quick pass to Broberg.
Binnington's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Here's a shot. Oh, he makes another save.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick feed down low.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
Oh, look at this. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
St. Louis was quick on the draw. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And the Flames whistle dead. Here's the call.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Thomas takes the puck. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
The Red Wings have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Passes it over. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender. To anticipate and get across to make that save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Thomas takes possession right off the draw. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Parayko's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Shot! Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
And he takes the feed. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Through center along the wing. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Moves it around along the half wall. Rips it and rips it. That goes wide. Huge steal in his own end. And he's going to come out of his crease to play the puck here. Broberg's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Kyrou. Takes the puck at the point. Takes the shot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Talbot's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Slides it quickly to the brinket. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Taken by Kane. The Blues gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Neighbors. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Puck scooped up by Edvinsson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick shot! Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
What a steal in his own end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Now a quick pass to Sundqvist. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Sundqvist. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Steps inside the line. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. And he slides it quickly to Krug. Picked off in the offensive end. And he's got the answer for that one.
Raymond's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Detroit's generating a lot of offensive scoring chances here, James, but they can't seem to solve the goaltender. Listen, this is when you can't get frustrated. You have to stick with the game plan, continue to move the puck with motion, and drive the paint.
And he slides it quickly to Sider. Slides by the chip. Shuts him down. Oh, another quick stop.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
He got all of that one. Broken up by Kane. Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. The Red Wings win the draw. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Handles the puck from the left side. Here's a chance. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And that pass goes off a stick. Teed up and turned away on his part. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Slides the puck over to Kyrou. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Red Wings carry it along the wall.
Change up, change up.
Detroit's got it near the point. Moves it quickly over to Gustafsson. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Picks off the feed. Trying to clear. Picked up along the boards by Joseph. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Let's see what the officials say.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Shoots it with the backhand. Scores! And we are tied for the second shorthanded tie.
Well, this is a critical moment in the game. The PK unit goes out there. They just jump on and build up further deficit. They're waiting to get back to even strength to strength. And instead, they do it while they're shorthanded.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Sunfist ready to take the draw here on this power play. Cops won the draw here in the neutral zone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's poked away. Here's a shot! And that doesn't reach the net. Tries to get the puck over all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Binnington's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Compher's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. From the point, they take control of it. Turns it aside with the glove. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Compher's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! The goal-ahead goal puts them in front.
Wow, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Tarasenko. He got all of that hit.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Red Wings have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Larkin's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Detroit's got it across the line. Breakaway! Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that off.
Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. St. Louis hadn't let being down deter them at all, and they get that payoff goal, and they are all tied up.
Yeah, they might have been trailing, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with their game plan, and they've been a truck, a freight train here at the latter half of the third period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
And it's a quick pass to Hall. He carries the puck up along the wing. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. Detroit's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that government goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt, get on the prowl, stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
They've got numbers here. Centering pass. Couldn't complete the pass. Takes the shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, here we go. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Moves it to Copp. And now he moves it quickly to Kane. Cutting to the front of the net. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Tarasenko's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Quick pass to Thomas. The Red Wings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Let's get the official decision.
Short-handed, down a goal here late in the third. They got to look to be opportunistic. They got to bring out the power kill and look to jump on pucks.
The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Here he is in front. Big time stop. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. Scores! Oh my goodness, we are tied! Well, buckle
It's all about mental fortitude, isn't it, James? Being persistent, persevere through the ups and downs of a game, and in the dying seconds, you tie it up.
Crazy! Cup's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this.
Are you looking to impress at your next group event? Then rent out one of our luxury boxes with great views.
Are ready to rock. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Flames win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Quick feed to Paul. Sends the pass over. Pokes it away in his own end. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Calgary's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Kane's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. Scooped up along the wall by Edmondson. Big time stop there. Oh, and another stop. Tries to get the puck to Zary. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Detroit's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Flames play it along the boards. Taken along the wall by Gustafsson. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. And the play continues. Jostled off the puck. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Not even close. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Puck picked up by Paul. Grabbed along the boards by Sharangovich. Grabs the puck. Smith's got the puck in his own zone. Great pressure, forcing the turnover. Here's a short pass to Sharangovich. He scores! What a goal! The Flames finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Moves it to Watson. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And that pass is redirected. Slides it over with pace to Rooney. Couldn't catch up to that pass. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Oh, great little takeaway at center. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Oh, what a stick save. Let's see the call here.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
The Red Wings win the draw here at their own end. Larkin's moving the puck through his own zone. Shot! Denied by Wolf.
How would you like to defend against him? I mean, if he sees an opening, he is going to take it, and he's going to beat you every single time. He is so fast, and he makes you pay.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Quick shot! Oh, one-timer save! Wow! Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Power play has expired.
Now, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Into the corner now. Too much congestion in front. Quick pass to Larkin. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Shakes loose. Comes up with a monster save in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Wolf's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, the Flames lead it 1-0. Detroit's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the try!
Inches and this time those inches that were in his favor, they go right into the net.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Detroit's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. The Red Wings played along the wing. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And he loses control here. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Kopp. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Flames are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots. They really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
Avoids the defender. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Handles the pass. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kadri. And that's intercepted by Larkin. Gets the puck over to Kane. Calgary's got possession of the puck. The Red Wings have it in the offensive end. Oh, what a save in front! And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Coronado's got it against the boards. Tap dances around the check. They score!
Now, James, you want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The Flames are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Calgary's won the draw in the neutral zone. Passes it over to Kadri. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Handles the puck. Trying to get back on the attack now. Handles the puck at the point. Moves it to Paul. Detroit's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. And he takes a shot. And that goes off a body. Picked up along the wall by Edvinsson. Quick pass to Zary. Moves by the check. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Calgary's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And the first 2 strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Now a quick pass to Weegar. And he dodges the poke check there. He's got a little jump. Stones him on the breakaway.
We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Laying out on the play. Beautiful defensive effort. Look at the Savardian spinorama. And that's a smart heads-up play by Calvin. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Rasmussen. Fires it on net. Scores! Takes the lead and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in.
More than half the frame has been played here. Detroit's trailing by 1. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Red Wings have it now. Quick feed to Sider. Slides the puck across to Comper. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Moves it quickly over to Paul. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Feeds it over on the rush. What a great read breaking up the pass.
Swap up.
Sidesteps the check. Oh, and he whiffs. Puck grab by Larkin. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Gustafsson. taken by Petrie. And he slides it quickly to Kane. Battling for the puck. He scores! And we're all tied up.
Now we are, James. You can certainly feel them coming quickly. I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. Bear Grants gain possession inside the neutral zone. Poked away at center by Weegar. Here's a short pass to Sharangovich. Calgary's got him along the wall. And he takes the pass. Great poke check on the reach. And he takes the feed. Beautiful foul in seconds, and he makes the save. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. But back with more in a moment. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. And he takes the dish. Feeds the puck over to Edvinsson. Scoops up the puck. Takes a shot. Picked up along the boards by Edvinsson. The Red Wings will take it behind the net. Snaps it on net. Denies him. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Looks to set up at the point now. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Flames gain possession. Takes the pass. Ball's taking it from his own end. Slides it across. Feeds it to Kopp. Moves it to Rasmussen. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Henley. Feeds it over to Pospisil. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Detroit's playing it through the neutral zone. Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The 360 with the puck. And makes the save. Takes the return feed. Picked off in the open ice. To the front. He's got a step. And he comes up big with the stick save. Getting all of it with the paddle.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Quick pass to Sharangovich. Coughs up possession of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And that's kicked out from the scrum. To the low slot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Puck moved over to Sherratt. Shakes himself free. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Great pressure with the stick. Oh, those boards rattled after. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that the Bears try to be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Red Wings are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Ball's got the puck. Takes the feed. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play! Detroit's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can excel with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
The Flames cross the line and gain the zone. Moves inside. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. There's the whistle as the play was offside. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Flames win the draw. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Quick feed to Zary. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. On the backhand, denies him in close. There's another stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Levels him with the hit. Gets the glove on it.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Here they come on the attack.
Detroit's third line is having a great game tonight, James. I've been really impressed with their play, and it gives the coach a lot of options when you're looking at matchups, when you have that third line contributing.
Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Huberdeau's the victim of the hunt. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Red Wings come away with a solid win and a win that they really had to work for. electric, and both teams are set to go. The Flames win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Slides it on over to Kadri. Great heads-up play with the stick by Falk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. St. Louis on the attack. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves it quickly over to Paul. Gains the zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Buchnevich is going off for cross-checking. The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
And a stick in the leg deflects that one away. Nice zone entry from the right side. Here's a shot. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. Oh, what a save! Picks it off, look out. Denies him again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Pospisil's going to play it against the half wall. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness, wow. Breaks the middle of the post.
Padres been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Avoids the poke check. Oh, he gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Here they come on the rush. Feeds the puck over. The Blues have it against the wall. The Flames play the puck from the back of the net. And now it's grabbed by Shen. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. From the open ice, they gain the line. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Shen. Angles it over to Letty. Denies him on the one-timer. And it's a quick pass to Letty. Trying to gain a step. He's in. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it.
Scores! Calgary's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Coronato's got the puck through the neutral zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Slides it across. Slides the puck to Bolduc. Oh, look at this. Here's a short pass to Fowler. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Moves it to Walker. Puts it on net. That's blocked. Broberg's got it to the side. Gets in the lane with the body. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
And now it's over to Sharangovich. Calgary's on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Uyghur's lugging the puck. Gaining momentum up along the side. Knocked around but keeps it going. Works it across to Buchnevich. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Takes it to the net. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Quick pass to Lomberg. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that's knocked away by Parayko. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Still tied up as we get underway here at period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Blues are sitting in a good position considering the first period that they had, James, where they turned over the puck constantly. They need to hit the reset button and look to get some motion, look to make good first pass decisions, and try and create some opportunities.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Broberg. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Slides it back to the blue line. Grabs the puck. On the backhand! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Flames get a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Ball. And he passes it up ahead to Anderson. Drives to the sweet spot. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Buchnevich. Slides it across to Holloway. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Falk. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. And that's off a stick. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Calgary's 2-on-1. Here we go. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good use of the body on the play. Hanley stick handling in his own zone. Shot redirected. And he gets a glove on it to keep it at bay.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Sends a pass over. Poked away by Bean. And that goes off a player in front. Grabbed along the board by Sundqvist. Puck scooped up by Coleman. Calgary's in now. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. There's a collision with some authority. Forces the turnover. Perfectly executed hip check there. Puck picked up by Sundqvist. The Blues take it along the wall. Still keeps a hold of the puck. The Flames look to start the transition game. Into the offensive end now. Here's a short pass to Rudy. Puck grabbed by Binnington. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Gains the zone along the right wall. Puck has got it in the defensive end. Moves it to Ball. Fires it. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Quick pass to Torchenko. And that pass attempt is deflected. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
Kadri's won it off the faceoff. Directed over to Mahal. Calgary's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Taken by Kadri. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
Hasn't been a very good one so far. Haven't even registered a shot. The tough, negated entry.
Stop! Go ahead! Goal! And a big one at that!
They really take advantage of the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion.
Kadri's won it. And now it's grabbed by Paul. Across the line from center. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed to Anderson. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Steps in front of the shot. Ball's got in the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Aggressive play with the puck check, and it pays off. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Zary. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And a great save! 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Calgary's had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they've dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get the equalizer here. I expect them to have some urgency to activate their D and try and really look to attack off the rush.
The Flames need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period, despite putting a lot of pucks on net. Calgary's got it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds it over. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Shuts them down.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Tosses it on to Huberdeau. Drives to the crease. Still has possession. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Kyrou. Great read with the stick. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Frost's got it along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Here he scores. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. The Flames take control of the faceoff. Avoids the poke check. Great read to bring them to play. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. Moves it around along the half wall. Shakes off the coverage. A chance! Too much traffic in the lane. Good save, somehow got a piece of it. Here's a short pass to Broberg. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's the collision. How's the puck behind the net? There's a hit right there. And it's taken by the defense. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Moves it to Neighbors. Right up the gut into the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Here's an opportunity. Tremendous save by Wolf. Good defensive effort to poke it away. It's a 2-on-1. And just ran out of room on the play. Binnington's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Puck scooped up by Parayko. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And the extended stick ends that one. Here's a shot, and he scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. Past the midway mark of the frame, St. Louis has added to their lead. They're now up by 3. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Hanley. And now he moves it to Hunt. Slips by the check. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Here we go, one-man rush. Calgary's got the puck. Tries to get it over to Coleman. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That tripped right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Blues have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Quick feed to Fowler. Moves it in front. Dishes it off again here. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Big time stop there.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
And that slides right out to center ice. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Krug's up and ready to get back on the ice.
St. Louis has killed off the penalty. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, there's players.
Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Picked up along the boards by Folk. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And he sidesteps the check there. Lomberg's got it in the offensive zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Strong defensive effort. Keeps possession on the play. Sends it over to Bushnevich. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. And that's knocked away by Klapka. Skates in behind the cage. Puck picked up by Pahal. Here's a blast. Stones him on the play. Moves it on over to Thomas. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Pahal. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And a great save.
Binnington's been out.
They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
It is all over. The Blues got off to a great start and then just really settled down on their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, really. You want some offense, but then you also have to be able to play on the other side of the puck. It was all one way in the first period. They settled in, were able to protect the middle of
with the puck after taking the opening draw. With possession along the wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Detroit's got, look at this, 2-on-1. Takes it to the net. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Play rolls on. Great use of a stick to poke it away. Scooped up along the wall by Neighbors. Pushes it across to Thomas. Shot! Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dishes it off. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Slides the puck over. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Lets it go for the back end. Stops him cold. Receives the pass. Makes a move in front. Too much congestion blocks the shot. St. Louis has the puck. Slides it over to Letty. Moves the puck. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Taken along the wall by Fowler. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Takes it from the right side. Shot, and sends it off course. Passes it over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Slides it across. Intercepted the pass. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And that's deflected. Detroit's got it behind the net. Grabbed along the board by Berggren. The Red Wings have it from the corner. Here he is. Takes the shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Red Wings played along the boards. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Takes a shot. He scores! Off the defender and into the net. Detroit's got the game's first goal as it finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But, James, they get the first goal in the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
Reaches out and uses the stick. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Blues carry it along the wall. Now a quick pass to Tarasenko. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And he takes the feed. A chance. How did he stop that one? Takes the feed at the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Blues will play from the defensive zone. Great feed from the left side. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And then, oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blues are trailing in this game because they had a sloppy opening frame, James. The coach won't like it. You have to manage the puck and make good decisions if you want to be rewarded.
Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. The Blues Nice play along the wing. Denied by the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Kyrou. Hard hit frees up the puck. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Sundqvist won the draw at center. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. The Blues looking against the half wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves the puck across to Kane. Here's the pass in front. Picked off in front. Passes it to Sundqvist. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Kane. Can't maintain possession. Takes it at center. Here's a shot. And it comes up with the save. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Nice poke check. Joseph's moving the puck through his own zone. Sundqvist gaining momentum. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Talbot. Picked up along the boards by Petrie. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Smith's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Red Wings continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Detroit's won it. Taken by Sider. Sends it over. And now it's grabbed by Rasmussen. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great hit on the play. Feeds it over. Oh, a clutch save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Blues will play it in their own end. Moves it to Shen. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Gaining steam here on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Conker. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish.
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and that it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Nice dish from the left wing. Detroit's got him along the wall. Dishes it off. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Neighbors. He grabs the puck here at the point. St. Louis has it near the wall. Passes it over. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Talbot's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about time.
I saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Larkin's going to play it against the half wall. The Blues have it behind the cage. In all out on the breakaway! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Talbot.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Play is called for offside. Compher's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Under under a minute to go here inside the second period. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Slides it across. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Holloway. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Blues fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack, go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Detroit's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
The Red Wings have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. The Blues get a hold of the draw. The Red Wings have it behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Falk. That's off a stick. Puck picked up by Kopp. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. The Red Wings have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. The Red Wings have it now. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Big time save by Bennington.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Quick pass to Kane. Dishes it to Raymond. Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Red Wings have a 4-goal lead. Puck grab by Petrie. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to DeBrincat. And he slides it quickly to Kopp. Quick shot and rings the iron.
The Red Wings have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they always want to put it in, and this one just fires off the frame.
Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Goes right to the crease. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Takes a shot, and that goes off course off the body. Shuts him down. Can't get a hold of that pass. Looks to get the puck over to Petrie. Here's a short pass to Rasmussen. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feeds it over. And he coughs it up with the pass. Taken along the wall by Comfort. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup.
The Red Wings have blown their opponent right out of the water tonight. They've outmatched them in every area and facet of the ice.
Passes over to Neighbors. And he feeds it down to Kyrou.
Neighbors is certainly showing his competitive flair out there. Something is bothering him. There's no question about him, but he's going to finish the shift.
Dishes it off. Oh, big time save by Talbot. Oh, my. Quick shot. Tremendous stuff by Talbot. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck across to Sherratt. And it's a quick pass to Watson. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Here's the pass. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Go technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. Moves it to Torchenko. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Knocks it away with a paddle. Great poke check. And now he moves it quickly to Faksa. Sends the pass over. Driving right to the front. Big time stop there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Broberg. A chance from the slot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Buchnevich has got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Fowler. Now a quick pass to Faksa. He got all of that one. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Petrie.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Shot! And that's turned aside by Binnington. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they...